I guess there's also something else that I need to talk about, which is this morning I went through some of A1 songs. And was there another band that I did? I don't know. I went through some of the boy bands, and I was kind of, I thought I'd give A1 a title name, and yeah, A1 is actually a really like crappy name for a band. I think I almost forgot about it. Like if I was to list all the boy bands, I don't think I A1 would kind of be one that's like stuck on the back of my mind just because it's not a very good name. But when I went to actually come to look at the songs, which is the first time that I've come to listen to their songs in over 10 years. I'm sure it would probably be when I was 16 was the last time I heard a lot of these songs. But yeah, when I came across it, I thought that there could be a name because well, O-Town was easy because it says O-Town. And if it's, I don't know, if they were to have a name, Angels in Town kind of made sense. I really like that band actually the most. When some of those two songs that came out, I remember. I don't know. I remember there being a point. I think they came out a lot later than the others. I think they were like a year or two later than the others. Backstreet Boys, okay, they were the main ones because they had loads. Like when I went to, it was my friend who had an obsession with Blue, and she was encouraging me don't to go down to an airport and see Blue. I think I was about 13 or something at that age. It was very very young, so I can't really remember the details, but um, I know that Blue wasn't like my favorite band of them. In fact, I don't think I'd really heard of them. I think I listened to them more afterwards. You know, if your friend really likes them, then it kind of makes you like them more, not because you like them, but just because that's that they've sparked an interest in you. And because I saw them, I think maybe I did have more of an interest after I met them. But yeah, I know before I met them, I hadn't really followed or heard much about them. I think it was mostly the other ones, but I don't know. You'd listen to them on the radio or on a CD player or on an MP3 player, and they'd all sound the same, you know. So I feel like the boy bands have names like Angel of Earth or Angel of the Town, Angels in Town, or the A1. Well, A1 just sounds like A1, as in like Anna one or Angels one, and then I was thinking, well, if I was to name a name that's based on kind of their name or something that they've chosen. I've done that with a lot of the male artists. Like I don't know what to call them, so I've looked to see what they've called themselves and seen if there's anything that can link with a name that links to all their songs and also links to their name. But yeah, I feel like those their names aren't that impressive. Like with some of the singers, you can look through the name and you can find like some really hidden meanings, or like, wow, okay, it sounds like you're saying certain things because of this new name that you've just been given and stuff. But with the boy bands, it is kind of more general. But I think it's just that with the guys in general, like a lot of the guys seem to have names that are far more general and less specific. I think called the Angels, the Killers band, Angels the Storytellers. Tellers sounds like killers sounds like tellers, and the songs have nothing to do with killing in any way. And I don't know, there's nothing in the songs that seem to relate to killing or anything. So I can't see a name similar to that, but Storytellers did make sense, even though it's a very, very general name. They're probably shit names because they're so general. I think general names that are very, very specific are more impressive because it's like, wow, yeah, now I see what you mean, and I see what's the angel starts saying I, and if they're talking to something very specific, then suddenly it changes the whole meaning of the song. But with the boy bands, I feel like they're very general, and because they're so general, giving them a negative name is actually kind of challenging. And also, I don't really know what they would want or how they. Um, I don't know. I feel angry about people who've done things about me behind my back, but I feel like when it comes to the boy bands, I haven't been following them. Hence, I and I haven't been talking about them either, and therefore I just they can, if they want to create a negative name that I'm trying to fill with the trend. I've given positive and negative to all the other singers, so it makes sense that I'd give positive and negative um to the bands, the boy bands as well. But I don't really know what the negative should be, just to whatever they choose. But yeah, I just thought I would talk and say that.